destruction of Stratholme, the alliance supply lines to Quel'Thalas have been severed. Only a handful of human and elven defenders remain to safeguard the ancient elf kingdom from the onslaught of the Horde. The enchanted domain of the Elves has inspired Gul'dan to unleash his most perverted creation, the Death Knights. Formed from the corpses of the fallen Knights of Azeroth, these once proud defenders of humanity now serve the Horde in a blasphemous state of eternal undeath, conjuring dark spells of necromantic horror upon their terrified foes. These Death Knights seek to unleash their wrath upon any foolish enough to stand in their way.
Okay, this is actually a very fun level to play. You know, oh my goodness, I forgot. What a start. Yeah, like I said, this is actually a fun level to play. The human attacks aren't too extreme, and you get to take down, you know, the whole city of Quel'Thalas, which is located here to the southern side. There isn't really a specific pattern that you have to go by in order to complete it. It's, you know, relatively straightforward. Take them down bit by bit, build army, just survive the first few attacks and take them out afterwards. Alright, so as you heard, finally you get to use Death Knights in this game. And even though Death Knights are incredibly powerful, I'm not a major fan of using them. I mean, I like going with the brute force tactic in this game. So that is basically what I'm going to do. There are going to be some other levels where I'm going to be forced to make use of Death Knights, but that is going to be more in Beyond the Dark Portal than it's going to be in this one. The reason why for building this farm, this is something I explained in level 3 of the Orcs. I'm going to build a tower there because the wall and the farm is going to block my towers on the side. The only thing that's really going to be able to get to that tower is ranged units. Otherwise, they have to literally walk around in order to get there. So it's just a little bit safer to do it this way. And human attacks only occur from the western side and from the southeastern side. As I've explained earlier before, I prefer going for the armor because I want my unit to last. It doesn't really matter if you go for damage upgrade or defense upgrade. I just like to go for armor first.
Work complete.
They do make a lot of archers in this level. And also another wonderful part, you don't need ships in this level. In fact, there's just a small river going down by here, and yeah, ships are pretty much useless. You're going to notice that in this map there's going to be a lot of scattered elves across this map, and unfortunately you need to take down every single one of them. It's just one of those things. It's the way that the game was designed. But you know, taking down archers is really a piece of cake, especially for the fact that we've got bloodlust as well. Oh yeah, this is one of the gold mines that you want to occupy. You can see it's a relatively large map. A lot of space to move around, a lot of lumber. I mean, it is Quel'Thalas after all. There's an abundance of everything in this map except oil. So yeah, I mean, there's another gold mine. Another one is located here to the south. It's just, in my opinion, a really fun map to play. Now, when assaulting the bases, you have to be a little bit more on your toes than in the beginning of this map. There is a lot of defenses. They do have a lot of ballistae. They have a lot of towers. It's yeah, you just need to pay attention. That's all. Yeah. Oh yes, and of course Paladins. Yo, that was close.
We're ready, Master. I'm not ready. All right. Work complete. Work complete. Son. We're ready, Master. I'm not ready. Okay. Yes, Master. Yes, Master. Work complete.
I'm not going to do the blocking method yet because I want to be able to move in and out easily. I could have gone a little bit higher into the lumber and everything, but it's not going to be needed. I'm going to execute my attacks from here. I'm also not going to waste gold on creating a Temple of the Damned. Like I said, I'm not a fan of using Death Knights. Okay, so I'm going to be moving my lumber harvesters to this side so that I can clear this area. Not that it's really needed, but still. Oh yeah, you'll also notice that Ogres can now be upgraded to level 8 by upgrading their Ruin ability. Now Ruins are incredibly powerful if used effectively. It what it basically does, it makes a cross at the place where you place the Ruin. So yeah, anything that walks over that Ruin, including your own units, they don't necessarily die, but they do gain a lot of damage. It's very effective against the lighter units.
Of course, what? Yes, master. Yes, master. Yes, master. Of course.
Oh shit. Wasn't paying attention to this.
Yes, right away. What is it? Yes, right away, right away. Right away, yes, master. Yes, what? Right away. What is it, master? Of course. Of course. What is it, master? Yes, of course.
And my side of the map is cleared out. Okay. We're gonna need these towers for in case of emergencies. Oh shit. What the hell? Damn it.
Yes, master. Yes, master. What? Yes, right away.
Alright, so that was ay ay ay. Very annoying.
Of course. What is it? What?
I think it would be a good idea to place my Ogres here for the time being.
Yes.
And of course get some catapults into the fray.
Yes, yes, master. Yes, master. What? Yes.
Oh, that gold mine is almost down.
Yes, master. What? Yes, master. Of course.
Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it with fire! Nice. Ah, beyond for a mage, not a good trade at all.
Of course.
And the teal elves are almost wiped out. These guys just don't give up. gonna be... Oh my... Oh shit, I didn't realize. That was a blunder from my side. Yeah, don't worry too much. Oh yeah, something to note. Rangers are incredibly strong. They do more damage, not per second, but they do more damage than ogres and knights and everything. It's actually quite insane. So when I play humans, especially, I love to make use of a lot of rangers. Shit. That was a little bit unexpected, but and that was a waste. An unfortunate waste. Oh yeah, bloodlust does not affect catapults, not at all. Which in some manner sucks, but you can use an ability called haste by Death Knights, and they increase the attack speed of catapults. Shit, no. Well, that sucked. That was a lot of unnecessary damage. Too much in my opinion. If I have it correctly, there are some purple units located here. Ah, there we go. We can clear the riverside, and that means I can connect these units with one another. There we go, and we've taken the riverbanks. And now it's just going to be attack on top of attack on top of attack. That is unfortunate, however. I don't really want to lose my catapults. They've got a large army here. But look at how many of their units fell. With just a few ogres, huh? That is bloodlust for you.
Of course. Work complete.
Oh yeah, it reminds me, one of the main reasons why I don't like using Death Knights is based on the fact that Paladins have this ability called Exorcism. And Exorcism just knocks the shit out of anything undead. No questions asked. You lose Death Knights almost instantly if there are enough Paladins with enough mana to just waste. So that's one of the primary reasons why I don't like using Death Knights. Three ogres on low life, and that's the amount of damage they did. And that's basically it. They've been defeated. Now, a smarter idea would have been to build barracks close by, but nah. I wasn't in the mood to do it. Holy shit. As always, you want to get the mages out of the way.
Yes, Master. Right away. Yes, Master. What is it? Right away. What? Of course. Right away, Master. Yes, Master. Yes, Master. course. Yes, master. What is it? Yes, master. Right away.
Oh, that is pretty. It was actually a waste. Too early. That should be mission accomplished. And this, of course, they've got some hidden unit again. And that is the destruction of Quel'Thalas. Like I mentioned in the beginning of this level, it's really a fun level to play due to the overabundance of resources and, you know, just being able to use brute force again for a change, not having to worry about navy and oil. So as always, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe and stay tuned for the next level. We are nearing the end of the completion of the Orc campaign.